Some girls go viral, some become icons, and some, they create an energy people can't stop watching. These are the Dateolicious Girls, Volume 3, starting at number 5. At number 5, Gabi Moura. Brazil has produced some of the internet's most magnetic personalities, and Gabi Moura fits that tradition perfectly. She's the kind of creator who doesn't need overproduction or chaos to hold attention. The moment she appears on screen, the energy changes. It's effortless, calm confidence mixed with playful unpredictability. Originally from Brazil, Gabi exploded through TikTok with dance videos, lifestyle clips, beauty content, and that unmistakable blend of charisma and softness that people instantly gravitate toward. But what separates her from thousands of other creators is the feeling she creates. She doesn't come across like she's trying to be famous. She feels naturally watchable, and that matters. The Dateolicious factor has never just been about looks. It's about presence, the ability to make people feel pulled into your orbit without forcing it. Gabi's aesthetic lives somewhere between glamorous and approachable. One moment she looks like she belongs in a luxury fashion campaign. The next she's playful, relaxed, almost girl next door energy. That balance is powerful. Online, she's built a massive audience not through controversy or shock value, but through consistency, beauty, femininity, movement, and emotional vibe. Her content feels warm, light, addictive in a low-pressure way. And visually, she embodies modern internet femininity almost perfectly. Soft lighting, confident eye contact, effortless styling, natural flirtiness without trying too hard. That's Dateolicious. Number 4. Mikayla Demaiter. Mikayla Demaiter has one of the most fascinating transformations on this list. Before the modeling world fully discovered her, she was actually a hockey goalie in Canada, a completely different environment from the glamorous online image people know today. And honestly, that contrast is part of what makes her so compelling. There's something uniquely captivating about someone who combines athletic discipline with high fashion beauty. Mikayla carries both at the same time. When she entered the social media and modeling space, people immediately noticed the visual impact. The striking red hair, the confidence, the camera awareness, the polished aesthetic that feels almost cinematic. But beyond appearance, Mikayla projects something even more important: composure. She doesn't look overwhelmed by attention. She looks in control of it. That's a huge Dateolicious trait. Her content leans heavily into luxury visuals, bold styling, fitness influence, glamour photography, and high-confidence presentation. Every frame feels intentional. And yet there's still an athletic undertone to her energy, almost like competitiveness quietly sits beneath the surface. That creates tension in the best way. She feels glamorous, but strong. Elegant, but intimidating. Refined, but impossible to ignore. That combination is incredibly rare online. A lot of influencers chase attention. Mikayla commands it, and that's exactly why she lands at number 4. Number 3. Madison Beer. Some internet personalities become trends. Madison Beer became an era. For years now, Madison has existed in that rare space where music, beauty, vulnerability, and celebrity culture all collide together into one identity. She first gained attention at a young age through viral discovery online, but what's impressive is how she evolved beyond that moment. A lot of people go viral once. Madison turned attention into longevity. And visually, she helped define an entire aesthetic generation online. The soft glam makeup, the dark feminine energy, the emotionally cinematic vibe. You can see echoes of Madison's influence all across TikTok and Instagram culture today. But what really makes her Dateolicious isn't just beauty, although obviously that plays a role. It's emotional magnetism. Madison has mastered the art of feeling both untouchable and relatable at the exact same time. Fans connect to her because she openly shows vulnerability, insecurity, heartbreak, anxiety, and emotional depth. But she balances that softness with elegance, style, confidence, and star power. That contrast creates obsession-level engagement. One moment she feels like a global pop icon. The next she feels emotionally accessible. That emotional duality is incredibly powerful in modern attraction culture. Her visuals feel cinematic, her music feels intimate, and her entire online presence carries a kind of dreamy, emotional tension people keep returning to. Madison Beer doesn't just look iconic online, she feels iconic online. That's what earns her the number 3 spot. At number 2, Alexis Ren. Alexis Ren represents a different kind of internet allure. Not loud, not chaotic, not overly performative. Instead, she built her presence around freedom, beauty, movement, wellness, and emotional depth. Long before influencer culture became what it is now, Alexis was already becoming one of social media's defining faces. Beach photography, travel content, fitness visuals, yoga aesthetics, she helped pioneer the aspirational lifestyle influencer era. And she did it with a vibe that felt almost spiritual. Alexis carries herself with a calm confidence that feels mature compared to the fast-moving energy of most internet culture. Even in highly glamorous visuals, there's usually a softness underneath it all. She doesn't just sell beauty, she sells atmosphere. That's important. The best Dateolicious personalities create worlds people want to emotionally step into. Alexis mastered that years ago. Her aesthetic blends femininity, wellness, luxury travel, introspection, and sensuality in a way that feels elevated instead of forced. And over time, she's evolved publicly, talking more openly about healing, self-awareness, mindfulness, and personal growth. That growth made her more magnetic, not less, because confidence becomes far more powerful when it feels grounded. Alexis Ren has always felt bigger than just social media, more like a mood, an energy, a lifestyle people romanticize. And that timeless internet aura is exactly why she reaches number 2. And at number 1, Addison Rae. Few people have experienced internet superstardom at the level Addison Rae has. She didn't just ride the TikTok wave, she became one of its defining faces. And what makes Addison fascinating is how naturally she adapted as internet culture evolved around her. She started with dance content and personality-driven videos that felt energetic, playful, and instantly likable. But over time, she transformed from creator into full-scale pop culture figure. Music, fashion, acting, brand campaigns, red carpets, magazine covers. Addison crossed over. But even with massive fame, she never completely lost the approachable charm that made people connect with her in the beginning. That balance is incredibly hard to maintain. A lot of internet stars become too polished and lose relatability. Others stay too casual and never evolve. Addison managed to live in both worlds simultaneously. That's rare. Visually, she embodies modern California glam with a fun, feminine edge. But the deeper Dateolicious quality is her energy. She feels socially magnetic. The type of personality who can walk into a room and immediately shift the atmosphere without needing to dominate it. Confident without looking cold. Beautiful without feeling unreachable. Playful without losing elegance. And over the years, Addison has become increasingly self-aware stylistically. Her aesthetic evolution has been one of the most interesting transformations in influencer culture, moving from viral TikTok personality into something more cinematic, fashion-forward, and culturally influential. At this point, Addison Rae isn't just an influencer. She's a symbol of an entire internet era. And that undeniable combination of charm, beauty, adaptability, femininity, confidence, and cultural presence makes her the perfect choice for the number 1 spot in Dateolicious Girls Volume 3. From viral energy to timeless internet icons, these women each represent a different side of what it means to be truly Dateolicious. But this is only Volume 3, so the real question is, who belongs in Volume 4?